All right, what's up everybody? Welcome to Hacking Agents, coming live from DataStax headquarters in Santa Clara, California. I am your humble host, Carter Rabasa. We have an amazing day of content in store for you. A little bit about myself. I work in developer relations here at DataStax. My pronouns are he, him. And I'm a Gen AI nerd. I'm here in Santa Clara, but I actually live in Seattle, Washington. And I'm a full stack JavaScript and Python developer, and I'm a dad, father too, and a doodle dad. You can find me at CRTR0 on all the socials. And I want to talk a little bit about why devs are hacking on agents. Like, why are you all here? Like, why are we gathered? There are hundreds of you joining us right now. We're so excited. So let's do a little bit of level setting on what all the fuss is about. So I was thinking about it. I've been building web applications for over 25 years. And the code that you're looking at right now is a pseudocode, right? But it represents a lot of the business logic that me and many of you have been writing for the past 25 years, right? And behind all of this, pseudocode are either like YAML files, JSON configuration files, but it's all the same stuff, right? You're wiring these URLs and these paths and these HTTP methods into a bunch of static business logic inside of your application. And that's how applications have worked for the last 25 years and maybe even longer. And it's worked really, really well. Amazing things have been built, applications that we all love, like Google or Netflix or Facebook, right? But that's what's gotten us to where we are today. But what could things look like tomorrow? So here's some more pseudocode. What's happening? I'm importing these things called tools. I'm importing something called an agent, which we'll talk more about. And then I've got this a representation of an HTTP request where you can just assume that request contains all the context about what a user is trying to accomplish. And then here you kind of see that we're providing this thing called an agent with a bunch of context and then access to a bunch of tools that they can perhaps use to satisfy the request from the user. And I know this is pseudocode and I know it's a simplification, but to me it just sort of represents like a future of how we can think about building intelligent software, so that at some point maybe this thing that I'm showing you right here could be true, right? I could go ask my software like, hey, make me a hamburger, medium rare, please. And that's how we think about. I think in the past, a lot of people thought very hard about building amazing user experiences, amazing UX. And I think moving forward, a lot of people developing software are going to think about what does it take to deliver amazing agent experiences or amazing AX. So here at DataStax, the way that we enable developers to deliver amazing agent experiences is with a product called Langflow. You're going to hear about Langflow over the course of the next few hours. I will say that 1.1.3 just dropped yesterday. This is the latest version of Langflow. It's got amazing goodies in it, a bunch of stability improvements. If you haven't installed it, please pip install and get your hands on it. And what do developers get when they're building with Langflow? There are a lot of agentic frameworks out there. They all have pros and cons, but when you're building with Langflow, there are three things that I like to think about. One, speed to prototype and fast iteration. So it's really, really fast to get a prototype or an MVP up and running so that you can demonstrate business value and sort of show stakeholders what's possible. Langflow also makes it really easy and fast to iterate, right? A lot about building AI applications is not getting it right the first time. It's like sort of cycling through different models, different prompts until you find something, until you're basically delivering that amazing agent experience. The second thing is Langflow comes with a beautiful visual IDE that's really productive and great to use with access to the underlying Python code and a really great HTTP API that makes it easy for any developer using any stack to build applications with Langflow. And then the third thing is Langflow comes with batteries included. It comes with integrations with all the popular LLMs, an amazing set of tools, some of which you're going to hear about today, so that you can get started like up and running fast, like right out of the gate, with nothing to worry about. So you all did not register for this event to listen to me. We have an absolutely murderer's row of speakers who all have direct engineering experience, like building agents, building with agents, putting software into production. And I can't wait for you all to meet them over the next hour and a half, which brings us to a couple of housekeeping rules. So one, please join our Discord. You should have gotten an email with a link to join. So join our Discord. There's a channel called Hacking Agents. This is where we would like you to ask questions, right? Like if you have any questions of the speakers, please ask them in this channel. There's going to be a hands-on workshop. Like that's where we're going to field your questions and provide support during the hands-on workshop. So please join the Discord when you have a chance. If you're on socials, feel free to use the hashtag #HackingAgents. By the way, do not worry if you have to get up and go to the bathroom, or if maybe you're joining this event late. All of these talks are going to be recorded and are going to be posted to YouTube. So you'll be able to catch up on them after the fact, and you'll be able to share them with friends and colleagues. And lastly, we are going to be running a survey because we want to understand exactly like what you're doing with agents today, or maybe what you wish you were doing with agents. So please, when you have a chance, fill out our survey, and we'll be giving one lucky winner a gift card for $250. So what is the agenda for the next 3 hours? Obviously, we've kicked off the show. Next, we're going to go through all of our lightning talks. We've got 6 amazing speakers giving roughly 15-minute lightning talks, and we're going to be racing through them super fast. It's going to be awesome. Following these lightning talks, we're going to transition into a hands-on workshop. This is like hands-on keyboard. You were all sent an email with a link to some sort of pre-homework to make sure that you were set up for actually building your own agent today during the workshop. If you haven't done that, don't worry about it. You can dig up the email, find the link. Also, we're going to have people in the chat, in the SQL chat right now, that will be able to provide links to some of these resources. We just want to make sure that you're fully set and ready to go for the hands-on workshop. It's going to be amazing. And we're going to hope that we can get this all wrapped up right around noon. So without further ado, I'm going to turn things over to Q Gabriel. He works on AI products right here at DataStax. Fun fact about Q, although he mostly uses NVIDIA GPUs for AI, he sometimes uses them for StarCraft 2, Overwatch 2, and Hearthstone.